According to media reports, the 450 km range BrahMos supersonic cruise missile had failed its test yesterday, and the missile fell shortly after its launch. The reasons for the failure is being analyzed by a joint team of scientists from the DRDO and BrahMos Aerospace, while initial observation points towards issues with its propulsion system, but the exact cause would be known only after complete test analysis. The captive flight trials of the Astra Mark1 missile will be conducted from Tejas Mark1 aircraft in the next few weeks. That will be followed with 5 rounds of test firing. All Tejas Mark1 aircraft will get the Astra Mark1 missile, and by 2023 it will also be integrated with the first 20 units of Tejas Mark1A fighter jets. The Indigenous radar will be equipped on remaining 53 Tejas Mark1A fighter jets when it enters production in 2025. That will also get the 110 km range Astra Mark1 and 160 km range Astra Mark2. The Navy chief pressed Prime Minister Modi over the urgency on building 6 SSNs under Project 75 Alpha last month, and the Cabinet Committee on Security is now set to approve the construction of 3 SSNs initially. That will be followed by the option of building 3 more SSNs with 95% level of indigenization. The naval planners are confident that the project can be completed without any external help, but if required, they might take the help of a strategic partner. Interestingly, Naval Group had welcomed the Ambassador of India to France and Indian military attaché to the Brest Naval Base yesterday, where Naval Group maintains French Navy's submarines. Naval Group officials also explained about efficient and integrated maintenance for effective naval operation of platforms, and an enlarged Super Scorpene class submarine design with Pumpjet propulsion system is clearly seen in the pictures. We had already reported that the preliminary studies carried out at Naval Headquarters indicate that around 70% commonality can be achieved in upcoming submarines and their control systems, and that Indian Navy is very interested in the Pumpjet propulsion system that was developed for the French Navy's Barracuda-class nuclear attack submarines. The Indian Navy has now joined the Indian Army and the Indian Air Force for the Indian multi-role helicopter program. The scale model testing has already been completed successfully, and the first test flight is expected between 2025 and 2026. The next stage will require a fund infusion of 10,000 crore rupees into the project. That includes manufacturing several prototypes. The Indian multi-role helicopter will be custom-built for the 3 armed services, and there will be 2 naval versions for anti-surface and anti-submarine operations with a longer range and payload capacity. Nigerian defense portals had made repeated claims that Nigerian Army's Aviation Corps is close to sign a deal for 14 light combat helicopters with Hindustan Aeronautics in the next few weeks, and HAL has quoted a price less than $1.7 million per unit, which turned out to be cheaper than the Chinese Z-10 and Turkish T-129 helicopters. Industrial sources have said that no such talks are being held with the Nigerian Army officials. They also said that HAL is presently working on the configuration of an export model that might be even cheaper than the Indian Air Force variant, as some of the technology might not be required by the export customer. The Indian Navy has taken the delivery of its 10th P-8I long-range maritime patrol aircraft at INS Hunza today, and the remaining 2 aircraft are scheduled to be handed over by October 2021. India is also negotiating a deal for 6 more P-8I aircraft with the US under the government-to-government route worth $2.42 billion. That will take the total fleet strength to 18 aircraft.